Hello everyone, welcome to our pre-match press conference for our game against Brighton tomorrow. First section embargoed until 1:30 p.m. Simon?
Erik, could you first of all clarify whether Jadon Sancho is in the squad for tomorrow? And also, there was a lot has happened since you spoke to the media after the Arsenal game. Could you just kind of give us an indication of what's happening and why there's this issue?
We close the game. We work on the feedback. We give the team feedback. I think we played very well in Arsenal. You could already see before the game, we trained very well. We played very well. I think we deserved much more in Arsenal. It was not on our side. That was definitely the outcome of our analysis. But you see, we are progressing against a good Arsenal. But minimum, we had to get a draw there, and I think we should have won there. But we didn't. But we take the performance, and also in the last 2 days when all the players they came back, we trained very well, and we are ready to fight Brighton. Very good Brighton, but we are really looking forward to. We have a lot of energy. Like I say, we have a good vibe, so we are ready for it.
With respect, I asked you about Jadon Sancho and his response to what you said after that game, and also the statement that came out yesterday, whether there's been any resolution to that.
I think everything is set. So, and as I said, squad is strong, squad is in good spirit, good mood, go into the game.
It doesn't feel as though there's a good mood when you consider the Jadon situation. Antony obviously is not available to you. How can the squad be in?
They are very good because you have sometimes setbacks in seasons. Players are injured or other reasons. They are not available, and therefore you construct a squad. And the squad is very good, and players who are available are very motivated to give a good performance.
Erik, can you give us an insight into who is available for this game then? Lisandro Martínez, is he okay to play?
Yes.
No issues with his injury anymore then?
No.
Victor Lindelof's okay?
Yes.
Mason Mount?
No.
Rafael Varane?
No, but both are in a good place. They are, I think, shortly before a return.
Can I ask you about Harry Maguire as well? The England manager, Gareth Southgate, and Harry's mum actually have spoken out about some of the abuse that Harry's received over the last few weeks, months, even years for Harry, the way it's been going. How have you supported him through this situation? You see him on a day-to-day basis here around the club.
Yeah, but I think already I've said many times, it's disrespectful. He doesn't deserve it. He's a great player. He's given great performances. It's crazy, but it's how it works, and Harry has to block this by performances.
And obviously Harry said as well that he feels he's able to cope with the criticism, the scrutiny, the abuse. On a day-to-day basis, like I say, being here around him, how do you see him dealing with that?
Yeah, good, but it's unjustified. If you see his career, it's a great career, and it has a lot to come. And as I said, he has to block it by good performances.
Thank you.
Hi, Erik. How much do you feel sometimes a bit of a father figure to some of these players? All the management you have to do around them, it's not just what they're doing on the training pitch, is it?
No, it's also you live with the generation. It's about team constructions, the group dynamic, but it's always about team. And team is ahead of anything else. But in that team, anyone plays his role, and anyone is different, has different characters, and you have to manage those characters. But also, as I said, the team is always above anything else.
And we know that you can have a very, very strict line sometimes. Do you stick to that with these players, or have you been able to give a bit more leeway to some than others?
Yeah, but strict line, that is what the point. But the club asked me because there was no good culture before I entered last season to set some standards, and that's what I did. Then it's my job to control the standards, and of course it's never have been as well. That someone, when you make one mistake, no, there is a whole process before you come to a certain outcome about strict lines. But yeah, if staff of players or whatever if there's a structure to cross lines, you have to be strong, absolutely.
And you mentioned there about culture and how the club's changed since you arrived. Of course, Brighton was your first Premier League game. Where do you see this team now against Brighton again compared to when you first started?
Oh, I love it to play them because it's typical, and we had 2 great games in spring against them. You saw it was really head to head. We know we have to play tomorrow to our best because they will let you sacrifice and suffer. But also, it gives you a lot of options. So I'm really looking forward to go into that fight.
Thank you.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
last
Hi.
question in this
Sorry.
section.
Do you have an idea how long Antony may be away from the club?
No idea.
You've spoken to him over the last few days. Is he okay?
Of course, he's disappointed, but he is okay.